Hi ladies, welcome to the Gift of Homemaking. Today I'm going to be sharing my top 5 favorite date night perfumes. I know right now we're all in quarantine because of coronavirus or COVID-19, but doesn't mean we still can have a romantic dinner with our husbands at home or when we get out of quarantine, because we won't be in quarantine forever. That's the good news. Eventually we're going to get out of quarantine. So I thought I would share my top 5 favorite perfumes. The top 5 that I gravitate towards the most when I'm going to go out on a date night with my hubby, the ones I enjoy the most. So I have my notes down here. So if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm reading my notes. And let's go ahead and let's get started. So number 5 is Lolita Lempicka by Lolita Lempicka. This perfume is actually from 1997, but it's an oldie, but guys, this is a goodie. And let me go ahead and read the notes. Perfumes have top notes, in case you don't know, middle notes, and base notes. So the top notes are star anise, amazing, ivy and violet. The middle notes are cherry, orris root, licorice, amaryllis, and iris. And the base notes are praline, white musk, vetiver, vanilla, and tonka bean. So let me go ahead and spray just to get a little reminder of what it smells like. Oh my goodness, guys, this is amazing. This perfume, you guys can actually find it right now. I'm going to link all these perfumes in the description box down below where you can find them at the best price. This perfume right now, you can find it in a lot of places for under $30, but this fragrance smells expensive. It smells like a niche perfume. It smells like it belongs to a house of perfumes that only dedicates itself to making perfumes. What I get the most from this fragrance is a soft, spicy, powdery, sweet, floral, woody scent. For me, the notes that kind of pop up the most is the licorice and the star anise. It smells like no other perfume. I feel like this perfume, if you've smelled it before and you're familiar with it, you can't confuse it. There's no other perfume out in the market that I have ever smelled, and I have smelled a lot of perfumes, that it smells like Lolita Lempicka. This is a fragrance that I like to wear a lot when we go on a double date with another couple, because though it's romantic and I feel, like it's a date night perfume, it's also, and it's projectable, people can smell you. It's not going to overwhelm the other people around you. Some people don't like very heavy fragrances. So this is a fragrance that though everybody's going to be able to smell you, it's not too much. It's not going to give them a headache. It's not going to overwhelm anybody, and it's very, very inexpensive, and it is really, really, really good. So my top 5, my 5th perfume, I don't know, it's Lolita Lempicka by Lolita Lempicka. And let's go ahead now for my top 4 perfume. My top 4 is Tresor Midnight Rose by Lancome. I really love the house of Lancome. This is one of my favorite perfume houses. Their perfumes are incredible. The quality of their fragrances are really good. And this perfume actually came out in September of 2011. I remember going to Macy's during that time and actually smelling it. It was on the counter and I picked it up and smelled it. And I loved it. I didn't buy it back then because obviously it was a new release and it was a bit pricey, but you can find this right now in some websites for under $50. I found it for $45. So, you can get it for a very reasonable price. If you guys are going to notice, most of my perfumes, they're kind of old. And the reason why, it's because a lot of the perfumes that are coming out nowadays, they all kind of smell the same. They all have the same exact vibe. So I do have some, new release perfumes that I love, but I kind of gravitate a little bit toward the older ones because I feel like each of them are a little bit more unique. So let's go ahead and let's get into the notes of this perfume. Top notes are raspberry, rose. Middle notes are pink pepper, cassis, peony, and jasmine. The base notes are vanilla, Virginia cedar, and musk. This perfume, let me spray it just to update myself on the scent. Oh, it smells amazing. This perfume is honestly the most romantic perfume that I own. When I think of romance, I could just still smell it in there. When I think of romance, I think of this perfume. I feel like this will be such an adequate perfume to wear for a wedding, or to wear for a very romantic date night, or you know, something very special. This perfume will be very appropriate. I also love wearing this one when we go out on double dates with other couples, because it's romantic, it's beautiful. I feel like it's appropriate for a date night with my husband, but at the same time, it's not overwhelming for the other people that are going to be with me. It's not going to be too much for them. So I really love it. It definitely projects, but it's not too overwhelming. What I get the most from this fragrance is a soft, spicy rose. This is what this perfume smells like a soft, spicy rose. I really love it. I feel like this fragrance it's a masterpiece, guys. I can't get enough of it. I honestly, I really love this fragrance. I think it's amazing. This fragrance and Lolita Lempicka by Lolita Lempicka, they don't get a lot of love. These are not very popular, and I like that too, because it's not everybody's wearing this, so you definitely smell a bit different, but to me, these are classics. So this to me is an extremely romantic perfume. So if you just want to smell romantic, go for this one. All right, so let's go ahead to number 3. Number 3 is my latest acquisition, and I'm kind of sad because I haven't gotten to wear it very much, especially with this quarantine deal. I'm actually wearing this one today. I put this one on for the video because it's the one I've been able to wear the least. Without further ado, let me stop rambling, and it's Jimmy Choo Fever by Jimmy Choo. This perfume you can also find it very inexpensive. I think I got it for about $50, maybe a little bit under that. I can't remember 100%, guys, but this bottle is gorgeous. It is like a deep purplish, reddish ombre color. It's really, really pretty. I love the bottle. It's really gorgeous. Jimmy Choo Fever by Jimmy Choo. This perfume came out also in 2011. I feel like 2011 was a great year for fragrances. Right now, all fragrances smell just kind of like a generic sweet, most of them. But I feel like 2011 was a pretty good year. We have 2 so far that are amazing from that time. Let me go ahead and read you the notes. Top notes is plum, yum, lychee, and grapefruit. Middle notes are orange blossom, jasmine, vanilla orchid, heliotrope. Base notes are vanilla, hazelnut, coffee, amazing, sandalwood, tonka bean, and benzoin. This fragrance is definitely a gourmand, which means a fragrance that the smell is very edible. What I get the most from this fragrance is a balsamic, spicy scent. I can really smell the plum. I can really smell the tonka bean. Plum is a very, dark and deep fruit. This is really nice. I feel like the name and the color is perfect. I feel like this fragrance smells like the color. It smells like the color. You see this deep purplish red? That is what this fragrance smells like. It is deep, it is beautiful, it is a very edible scent. It has a really nice projection. It smells expensive, but it smells classy at the same time. It's very romantic. This is definitely one of my favorites for date night, and I really, really recommend it. Jimmy Choo Fever by Jimmy Choo. All right, so let's get on to number 2. Number 2 is very near and dear to my heart. I bought this fragrance for our wedding anniversary this past year, 2019. I surprised my husband with a little weekend getaway, and I bought this fragrance to wear it at night during that time. And without further ado, it is Versace Crystal Noir. I have been hearing about this line for a long time, and I just wasn't really sure. You know, I was like, oh, I guess, you know, it must be good. This is from 2004, guys. This is a 2004 fragrance. And I tried the Bright Crystal. I bought it in August last year. So I knew I loved the line. And I said, you know, I had heard so much about this one. And I said, I'm going to try it. And when I tried it, I fell in love with it. And I knew it was going to be my anniversary scent for my anniversary last year. And let me go ahead and read you the notes so you can kind of get an idea what this baby smells like. All right, top notes is pepper. It's definitely spicy. Cardamom, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. If anybody knows, you can correct me. Ginger. Middle notes, coconut, gardenia, peony, orange blossom. Base notes, amber, musk, and sandalwood. This is probably, whenever you hear noir in a perfume, it means like dark, night. Is usually a very heavy perfume. And this is a perfume that I feel it's appropriate to wear in the summertime, and it's appropriate to wear in the winter. And the reason why I feel that it makes it appropriate for summer, even though it's, you know, hotter weather and very strong perfumes can become overwhelming, it's because of the coconut note in the perfume. The coconut note in the perfume makes it very fresh and very beachy in a way, but like you're at a beach, but it's romantic and there's candlelights, you know, all over the beach, and you know, it's a romantic dinner out in the beach. It's not like, you know, flip-flops and, you know, salty hair. It's like you're having an incredibly romantic dinner, like right up, you know, on the beach, on the water. This is what this fragrance smells like to me. What I get the most of this fragrance is the coconut and a deep and fresh spices. I really love this scent. When I wore it for our anniversary, I got a lot of compliments on this. Many people asked me what I was wearing. And I think it's one of the darkest perfumes I own. When you guys get to smell it, if you haven't smelled it before, it does smell a little bit masculine when you sniff it from the bottle, but don't let that turn you like off from the perfume. You gotta spray it onto your skin, and you have to let it sit for a little bit. It's delicious, guys. I really love this fragrance, and I could see myself owning this my whole life. As long as they make it, I see myself owning it and wearing it. And for the last one, my number one top favorite date night perfume, I swear I almost didn't want to share this one. Like, I want it only for me. But you guys are my girls, you know, and I have to share all my secrets with you guys. So I'm going to share it. Guys, this is amazing. Like, I really love this fragrance. I can't get enough of it. I can just smell it and smell it and smell it and never get tired of it. So without further ado, here is La Nuit Tresor by Lancome. This is incredible. To me, this is the ultimate date night fragrance. This is a fragrance that you're gonna go on a date night. You wanna wear this. This is how you wanna smell for a date night with your hubby or with your boyfriend if you're not married yet. This is how you wanna smell. It is beautiful, it is romantic, it's incredible. I really love it. Let me go ahead and give you the notes, because once I explain the notes, you're gonna see why this smells so good. Top notes are tangerine, bergamot, and pear. So when you first spray it, there is a bit of freshness to it, but it's not a fresh perfume, okay? Middle notes are strawberry, passion fruit, black rose, like, oh my gosh, vanilla orchid. The base notes are praline, so you know it's already very sweet, lychee, incense, I can definitely smell the incense, papyrus, patchouli, licorice, tonka bean, coffee, amazing, caramel, and vanilla. To me, this perfume, let me just spray it, because I don't think I've sprayed this one. Oh my goodness, this smells so good, guys. Like, I wish I could just bathe in this every day of my life. I got it on my hands. It smells amazing. I wish, like, literally I can just bathe in this every single day of my life. To me, this perfume smells like a sweet, jammy, dark rose. That's the smell of it. Like, if you just made a sweet jam made out of a dark rose, it is sweet. It's definitely has that darkness to it that is very appropriate for like nighttime, but then it also has the smell of the rose, which makes it very romantic. This is my top date night fragrance. Like, I love it. I wish I can wear this every single day of my life. It's my #1 pick. But with that being said, I don't wear this every time I go on a date night because I love it so much that I feel it's so special. So I save it for those really, really special date nights. Maybe an anniversary or a special dinner or a celebration or something special, not just like to go to the movies or something like that, like a very special date night. I've worn this actually to a couple of the marriage activities at my church. I've gotten compliments, you know, from the people around us. Like, what are you wearing? That smells amazing. So this is really beautiful. Very, very nice for a date night. I can smell the incense in it. I can smell that dark rose. I can smell that sweetness from the licorice and from the praline. It's amazing. To me, this is a masterpiece. In my very personal opinion, this is a masterpiece. The House of Lancome really delivers, guys. So these are my top 5 favorite perfumes. I'm going to have them all linked in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. I'm going to try my best to find it the cheapest I can. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of them, you may go ahead and do so. Please remember to like this video if you liked it and to subscribe to my channel. And also leave me a comment down below and tell me which one is your favorite date night perfume. I'm actually really curious to know. I really love perfume, so I always like to know what people are wearing and what they find appealing and what you like to wear when you go on a special date. All right, I hope all of you stay safe and take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.